bring it up. There we go. Okay. Let me go back in the game. There we go. So I'm going to be trying out the Outer Worlds. I've not played it yet. And I know people have been enjoying it. I know it's similar to Fallout in some ways, and in some ways better. And I know my wife's been really enjoying this game so far. She's been addicted to it. So, I was going to double check my settings and stuff on here, because I want to make sure everything is fine for the stream. Might lower the volume a slight bit more. Cool. Yeah, that should be fine. I'll leave the tutorials on for now. Let's do a new game. What do we pick? Supernova. Supernova mode adds additional challenges to the game. If you reduce the difficulty below Supernova, you can't re-enable it. Enemies have more health and deal more damage. You can eat, drink, and sleep to survive. Companions can die permanently. Crippled body and limb conditions can only be healed by bed rest. Weapons and armor work very poorly at 0 durability. You can only fast travel to your ship. You can only sleep inside your ship. You can only manually save while inside your ship, and autosaves are limited. You see, I'm not too sure what the difficulty is like on this game. And if it's anything like Fallout's difficulty, Fallout's difficulty is absolute trash. Because it just makes enemies bullet sponges on the game, and it just makes you just super weak. It just artificially makes the game harder, so... I'll just do... I think I'll just do hard mode. I don't want to deal with that, so... Yeah, that's pretty awful, yeah.
Why stay earthbound when prosperity awaits you in the stars? Come to Halcyon, the only colony on the edge of the frontier, owned and operated by corporations. A trip of 10 short years will feel like mere minutes, thanks to the comfort and safety of your very own hibernation chamber. You'll wake up in a perfect society designed to maximize your productivity with guaranteed full employment. With only a minor term of service, you will become the master of your own destiny when you go out of this world to the Halcyon colony.
I think you find, Justin. That's called immersion, having no fast travel. Landing bay. I'm going to be interested to see how well this game runs for me while I'm streaming and recording it. It probably will be fine, I would think.
Hundreds of thousands of colonists left adrift out here forever, just to keep from damaging the board's bottom line. Disgraceful.
So I don't know how much of this I'm going to play. I'm going to play it for around 2 hours at least, just to see if I enjoy it. Because I know, like, with Fallout, I get fatigued with Fallout. So, kind of just, I'll just see how I feel while I'm playing. It's D&D time here. Heavy weapons. Carrying capacity 8 kilograms. I'm putting my points into dexterity. Intelligence. Well, we could make it like
That's
grog
right,
bar.
friend. I'll be the brains for both of us. This one's smarter than my navigation computer.
Wait, intelligence makes you have better critical damage? That's interesting. So all these are going to have different effects then, like additional effects. Bonus to headshots and weak spot damage.
Nothing gets past you. You would have made a formidable constable.
Is there no luck in this? I like having luck on Fallout.
Even your frozen body has a winning smile.
Could charm everybody. We could
be quite so boring after you've saved the entire colony.
Yeah, there's a lot to pick from.
This one could twist a marauder's head off.
Might do high strength for the additional carry weight. Temperament. Improves your natural health regeneration. We'll do good for that.
It says here that you solved mathematical problems just for fun.
Actually, I kind of like perception more, I think.
I bet you could see right through the board's lies.
Let's do perception. We'll have a charm as
Someone
average.
vandalized your hibernation chamber.
You see, I kind of want to, like, make something a flaw here, rather than just have everything average or good. I think maybe, let's do
Some
charm
people are rough around
as
the edges.
below
You're
average.
serrated.
Because I think that'd be kind of funny. And let's do intelligence
You're
below
easily
average as well.
brainwashed. Glad I found you before the board did.
And let's put dexterity up by 1 and put strength up to
low
very high.
likelihood of explosive cell death.
I think that's what I'm going to do. Because it's kind of boring to have, like, averages, you know. Make everything average. Cool. Yeah, let's do it like that. Ooh. What do I want here? So I can put points into something here. I guess let's have some
A
dumb
rabble
leadership.
rouser. Perfect. The colony's full of rabble.
Yeah, we'll do leadership because my guy will be dumb, but like everyone's inspired by him for some reason. And let's just do
A
ranged.
crack shot. Capital.
Aptitude. What is this? Are these like the perks? Polish sounded like very nice. Oh, this is my background. Okay. Cashier. Farmer dirt. Are you making grog bar? I wasn't planning to, but I kind of just ended up making grog bar, it looks like, by accident. Sub-sous chef. Medical technician. Inspiration for tossball team mascot. Oh yes, that's
Now's your
him.
chance to have vengeance. No one can see you cry inside of a mascot suit.
We're gonna be tossball team mascot. Appearance. Male. Let's do. Find a face I like. Actually, I kind of liked 3. I think it was. Yeah, 3. Skin tone. Make him as pale as the sun. Sorry, pale as the sun. Make him reflect the sun. Oh, that's for his brow, so just... Yeah, the brow thing always is just kind of weird to me. Trying to get that done. Brow vertical. Raise it a little bit. Eye size. You can have slightly bigger eyes. He needs it so he can see the predators coming. Jaw vertical. Put that down. Mouth size. You can have a bigger mouth. His mouth will be vertical. Nose size, I guess. That's fine. Nose tilt. Oh. Interesting. I'll just leave that how it is. Nose width. Fat nose. I'm gonna give him a little bigger. There we go. A little bit of a bigger nose. Cheeks. I'll leave his cheeks how they are. I never tried to mess around with cheeks because it's just like so much like fine tuning to do. What hair shall we give our friend here? Actually, I should do hair color first so I can actually see what the hairstyle looks like. I guess let's just leave it a skull over now. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, totally gonna put that on. Wait. Not many that cover the forehead or like come down over the forehead. Let's give him that. Why not? Make his hair. I kind of liked it like that, so. Oops. Oh, actually. You see, I shouldn't be doing this because otherwise I'll be here forever. Because I will never be happy with a character. You can't be a scene kid. Give him that, like, heroic sort of haircut. Eyebrow style. Do we give him a monobrow, do you think? Let's give him a monobrow. And we'll make him a little stubbly, I guess. Facial hair color. It's not really mattering. Makeup. Dirt. Make him a little bit scruffy. Give him a little bit of a scar there. And he'll still be kind of young because he's stupid. Well, he's stupid and young. Actually, you know, I don't want the monobrow. It's messing with me at the moment, seeing the monobrow. There we go. That'll do. Freaking shame. Okay, so my skill summary. Can I? Okay, cool. All right, let's go.
Looks to be your lucky day, my friend.
Spent way longer in that character creator than I wanted to.
Not likely, bootlickers. Initiate skip jump.
Into warp 9. Maximum warp. I took like 2 to 3 minutes to choose my name. I mean, I don't usually name my characters like.
Structural integrity down 25%. Power levels down.
Shit.
Yeah, for some reason with names, I struggle with naming characters, so I just always call it myself, you know, because I'm boring like that. It's lucky at Grogbar came about with his name. Why does it just be called freaking Shane as well?
Ah, there you are. Wondering what's going on, eh? Bit of bad news there, I'm afraid. Your colony ship was inexplicably knocked out of skip space and forced to complete its journey at sublight speeds. This means that you and every other colonist on the Hope have been in suspended animation for 70 years, give or take. Normally, reviving someone after so long leads to some quite horrifying results. It's called explosive cell death, but it's really more of a liquefaction. Something wrong? Oh, yes, well, not to worry. I've pumped your body full of a special concoction I devised to keep you from dying so horrifically. Hopefully at all, but I guess we'll see, yes? Unfortunately, I used the last of my chemical supplies saving you. I know it's a lot to ask, but I must have your help securing more if we're to save the rest of your fellow colonists. I'd see it done myself, of course, but the board has a sizable bounty on my head. Now, my ship is inoperative, but I've managed to hire a smuggler to help you out. He'll be... Oh, I see we're in position. Good luck!
Did it change how this guy looks from the reveal trailer? It looks a little bit different from my memory. It seems like he might need to hire a mechanic or something. Fix up his ship a little bit. Remember to hope. 0G. 0G brew. Look at that wine in that glass. 0G wine.
Can you hear me? Is this thing working? Ah, there you are. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, the smuggler. His name is Hawthorne, and he should be waiting for you at the landing site. He's to be your chauffeur, so to speak. Not to worry. I'm told he's a specialist. Dashing gunslinger, one-of-a-kind ship, that sort of thing. You'll like him, I'm sure. I've also outfitted you with a simple wireless monitor, so I can track your progress. I'll check in with you as soon as you land. Good luck. All the colonists are counting on you.
I feel like I'm in a ODST drop pod. I can skip, but I'm not going to.
You've landed good. Hawthorne should be close by. What in law's name? Is that him? Oh, that idiot. I told him to plant the beacon and move away, not stand there holding it. Oh well, no sense in letting his ship go to waste.
I got an achievement.
Hawthorne won't mind you taking his ship. Better you than the board, huh? Not sure I trusted the fellow. Might have gone after the bounty on my head. Shame about the whole squashing thing. Nasty way to go.
Whoops. I'm sorry. I did not mean to squish you. We can recover his body though. We could, you know. We might have to cut off the top half of his body, but we can still save him. This looks really nice. Like, for an open world game like this, and the art style, like, it looks really nice. So I'm just taking it in. And I've not got it set up to ultra settings. This is very high settings on everything, with no motion blur. I'm never sure about ultra settings for certain games, like newer games. For ooh, it's Grogbar. Oh no, it's a green one. It's not blue. You will be my friend. Yeah, I don't even remember what I was saying. I got distracted by the, the chameleon running around. Little space chameleon. Yeah, I'm just leaving the tooltips on for now, just so I can learn the game. I mean, I assume most of it's probably just a standard, you know, first-person shooter affair. Ooh, Adreno. So can I pull out my fists? Oh, hello, what did I do? Did not mean to do that. I think that was my meds. Oh, they're aware. That's kind of cool, like a little stealth mechanic with the grass. Did not expect that. I was kind of hoping that was going to be like a melee weapon or something. Slap these monsters about with it.
Easy now. You've been frozen for a while. There's bound to be unforeseen side effects.
I don't know what that was. So many of them. So many lizards. Guess I'm jumping down here. Well then. There's a guy in here.
Hey, you, come here. You've tried the best now. Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, law, that stings.
What happened to you?
We were out on patrol. I saw a marauder camp up in the hills. Thought I could take him. Then my gun misfired. Right through my side. I mean, what are the odds of that, right? Just barely scraped by with my life. Crawled in here and blocked off the exit with those canisters.
What's this about marauders?
Gibbering, flesh-eating, law-breaking, unemployed lunatics with guns. Some hullhead grounded their spacecraft out in the open. That's a real good way to attract marauders. See those canisters by the entrance? Marauders come sniffing around in here, and I can take them all out with a single shot. Not bad, huh?
Could intimidate him. Could persuade him. We'll persuade him. I've got a better idea. Give me your gun and I'll go get you help.
Yeah, okay. You look like you know your way around a gun. Got some spare ammo, not counting the bullet in my side. All Spacer's Choice weapons are now 30% less likely to malfunction. You've tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's Choice. Yes, nailed it that time.
Can you tell me where I am?
You hit your head or something? You're in Emerald Vale. We're a Spacer's Choice community. Edgewater's a little ways down. Prettiest place in the Vale. Be sure to stop by a provisioner's for a can of our famous salt tuna.
The character models are really nice. Like, really good looking. Very crisp. Kill him, he's defenseless. We're not playing armor, Justin. What's this? Is this, I don't know if I want to press that just in case.
The Hope? Is that some sort of fancy new drug? Are you with Auntie Cleo or something? Don't take this the wrong way or nothing, but I'm not allowed to fraternize with Cleo workers. Company policy.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'm off.
Damage my ears! Oh, what just happened? Can you hear me? What in the... This...
What else you got here? Got a load of stools.
It's not the best choice, it's Spacer's Choice.
Can I still med this guy? No. Okay. Wanted to see if I could still do medical on him. See, the game told you to attack. It did. You're right. But maybe I don't want to attack him just yet. I'll be watching you. I feel like I probably should have medded him. Well, what's done is done. Tactical time dilation. Due to complications stemming from being revived after an extended hibernation, your brain processes time differently. Oh, this is like the VAT system, I guess. You have limited time in this mode. Standing still drains your T to TD meter very slowly. If you don't kill him, you'll live with the consequences. No. I don't think I should kill him, Justin. Not this time. Marauder Vandal. Ooh. Whoops. Even I can't spell consequences. It's one of the few words I can pronounce. Real life consequences. Bunch of nanas. There should be bananas. Pre-sliced bread? Food ration pill. Fish sticks. Did you? Oh yeah, I already looted him. Well, health regenerates, so I'm not too worried about that. Can I pick up these mushrooms and get an amoeba? Like James and Daisy. Marauder Vandal. How do I bring up my inventory? Okay. Here's my inventory. Armor management. Okay. Consumables. So what's in Space's Choice is in my thing at the moment. And I've got a medicinal inhaler. Okay. Nothing else of worth. I've been picking up these mag picks. Oh, they're lock picks. Journal. Oh, okay. That's just all that stuff. Cool. Uh-oh. I've not got any more slow mode left. Oh, I'm dead. I used my slow mode wrong. Okay, let's try it again. Oh, there's barrels there I could probably shoot. Oops. I keep trying to press F to melee. And that's not working. Oh, you can double jump and dodge? Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, that's really cool. It's like having, yeah, it's really cool to be able to do that. Look. Ooh. That's gonna be quite useful. This game is very unforgiving with damage and dying. Telescoping staff. Yeah, it seems like it could be. Special effect knockdown. Oh, let's put one of these into a slot, yeah. Cool. So I can just switch. Cool, yeah. That works for me. I'm just gonna be able to just pull out these weapons. I think he's dead. Yeah. Well, I missed all my shots on him. There's only one left. Oh yeah, that being able to do the dodge makes a massive difference. Like it does so much more for what I can do while fighting. It's really cool. I like it. Whoops. Try not to break my legs every single time I do it though. I could see this being a speedrunning tactic. Like boosting yourself forwards to go faster. There's the ship.
Hey! Get over here before you get yourself killed.
Is there a holster button on this? Because I kind of don't want to walk around with the gun in my hand when I'm trying to talk to people. Hold R. Thanks.
Don't know where you came from, stranger, but you best keep your head down. There's marauders hereabouts, and worse, landing violators. Gall on that rung leech. Landing in the Vale without using an official Spacer's Choice landing pad. I'd slap him with a fine if it weren't for all these marauders shambling about.
Well, I've just dealt with all the marauders. I'm doing your job for you. It's just a landing violation, let it go. So I heard I found one of your teammates holed up in a cave. I've already dealt with a few of these marauders, not impressed. Let's do it on.
Really? How is he?
Bleeding and delirious, but still kicking.
Well, that's a relief. You don't want to know how much paperwork's involved in paying off a gravesite fee.
Kill
We'll see
them.
him back to Edgewater. Just as soon as I cross these marauders off with the swift, cost-efficient fury that's made Spacer's Choice the most trusted brand in personal defense. I just, you know, need a couple of winks to catch my breath. Stretch my legs, son.
My eyes are tired. Oh, I can't do that one. That one's locked. I bet you could get these marauders to tell you where the owner of the ship is. Guess I'll have to give you a 0 on my customer satisfaction survey. Let's do that.
Seriously? But those marauders will... Ugh. You know what? You're right. It's time we cross those marauders off, find whoever owns that ship, and file a full report. Then it's gonna be fucking laminated.
Here we go.
Well.
Get him!
We're gonna die. And it would be glorious. I still think you should have killed them. Did you kill him, Justin?
I just earned a fine bonus.
I kind of hope you did. No, I'm nice. It's just some legs here. Pick up all the loot. Deal with it later. You, on the other hand, are Grogbar. Grogbar doesn't kill everyone, though. Korak kills everyone.
This is gonna take a lot of paperwork.
Is it, though? You can fast travel to locations you unlocked by opening your map and selecting destination.
This vessel contains no valuable plunder.
Not you. Korak loves you. Hey, Jeremiah. How's it going?
Unauthorized access of spacefaring vessels is a crime. Please submit yourself to the authorities.
I don't think I will.
Back away from the navigation console, intruder.
No.
Hello, Marauder. I am Ada, the autonomous digital astrogator of this vessel. Please be informed that I am authorized to use violent retribution against unwanted solicitors. Please return any misappropriated equipment and exit this vessel in an orderly fashion. Failure to do so will result in your immediate destruction.
I haven't seen any gameplay yet. I'm excited. Yeah, it's... So what? You know, like, so far, from what I've played with a little tiny bit just outside, it's been pretty solid. Like, think Fallout, but the mechanics are more refined, and the shooting feels good. You can do some pretty cool things like jump dodging and stuff. Please return any misappropriated equipment. What are you going to do, self-destruct?
Jettison procedures initiated. Disengaging airlocks. Preparing to eject all boarding parties in 5,
Whoops.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Great. I'm going to get shot into space twice in one day.
You are still here. My deception protocols have failed. I have been programmed to express disappointment.
Is this Hearthstone's ship?
This vessel is the registered property of Captain Alex Hawthorne. I am incapable of accepting orders from anyone other than Captain Alex Hawthorne.
Oh, Justin's calling you out, Jeremiah. I'm incapable of accepting orders from anyone other than Captain Alex Hawthorne. Hawthorne's dead. I'm sorry.
I understand. I will require some time to process this information. Thank you for your patience and for your honesty. I am programmed to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. If I accept your orders, then you must be Captain Hawthorne. Do you understand?
I guess you need me to be Captain Hawthorne or you can't fly. Okay, I'm not Hawthorne. Hawthorne is dead. Dumb. Nod and smile. Yep, we're doing that one.
Excellent. Welcome back, Captain Hawthorne. Unfortunately, our engine is currently inoperable. Our main drive suffered a critical power failure, and we were forced to make an emergency landing. The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged and must be replaced.
I just happen to be at home working at my PC on a Friday. This is also true. Where am I supposed to find something like that? Engineering 5. I doubt I'll find a part. It's just sitting in a garage.
Astutely observed. However, the probability of locating a power regulator within a worker settlement falls within acceptable parameters of certainty. High-capacity power regulators are sometimes employed in the electrical networks of worker settlements. I have taken the liberty of printing you a new Captain's Identity cartridge. Please try not to lose it this time. This cartridge identifies you, Alex Hawthorne, as the registered proprietor and captain of the Unreliable. Do you understand?
Captain Hawthorne of the Unreliable, I like it.
Thank you. I appreciate your cooperation. Best of luck in your search for a power regulator. Try to stay alive this time.
Ooh, skill improvements. I don't know who Jeremiah is, but I forgive you too. Jeremiah is your southern counterpart. Cool. Skills. And I can level up as well. Cool. What do I want to upgrade? I should keep being more inspiring, I feel like, but... Perks. Get a new perk point every 2 levels. Ooh, 50% base health. Companion kill damage. Damage when alone in a party. Oh, more carry weight would be nice. Do toughness, why not? Wait, what? Oh, I need to apply it, I guess. And then on here... adjusted skill value, okay. Oh, I see, yeah. Cool. Put some in defense. And we'll keep our persuade low, I guess. Oh no, I didn't want to quite do that. Let's revert that one. Let's do leadership. Cool. See what you did there, Jeremiah. Companion abilities. Time dilation, location of hits. Cool. Yeah, so far it's pretty cool, this game.
The navigation console is offline at this time, Captain.
We like the perks in this game. They are straightforward. Yeah, to see, mate. Straight to the point.
If your equipment is in need of repair or modification, I suppose everything on the Unreliable belongs to you now, Captain. Help yourself. No, really.
Everything belongs to me. My toss ball stick, my sawed-off shotgun.
The ship's engines cannot be powered until a replacement regulator has been properly installed.
I guess that's what I'm looking for then.
Want to be a brand new you? Try out our respecification machine. Alex installed it himself, right before he died.
I'm not going to be hearing the end of Mr. Hawthorne dying, am I? Maybe you
Due to
didn't...
catastrophic power failure, all doors will remain on security lockdown.
What is this crazy game here? Oh, it's cards.
These are the crew's quarters. Alex preferred to travel alone, but he always had me.
Oh, isn't that sweet? Right, let's go and find that thing I need. The engine part. Get it working again.
Say, this wouldn't happen to be your ship, would it? Because you sure walked in it like it was your ship. And if this ship is yours, well, mister, you owe Spacer's Choice a hefty fine. Afraid we gotta dock your pay.
You've got it all wrong. I'm a starship safety inspector.
Oh, by the law. I'm so sorry. I had no idea we had an inspector coming. If you'd like to speak with my manager, I report to Constable Reyes in Edgewater. Edgewater's not too far. Just follow the road east of here, over past the cemetery. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to inspect the crime scene before I make my report.
Take care. I'll be right back, guys. Okay, I just heard something at the door, so it's like, I don't know. Someone is like rattling the door or something. Well, I'm in chill chat. Poor Jeremiah is bored. I'm sorry. Yeah, I really like being able to do this like dodge jump. It's not your fault the screen was black. Maybe we should change the color of the screen next time. Put a hue over it and change the color. Make it exciting. Nice exciting color. You bad guy? Yeah. There's two of them. Wonder if mailing them would be better. Oh, I did a lot of damage with that. That was great. You'll never catch me. Chase me, marauders. Ooh. Heal up a little bit. Yeah, this feels fairer than the Fallout games in my experience. Being able to ooh, the residents have been killed. Yeah, being able to kill enemies in a few shots and then do, you know, a good amount of damage to you as well. Definitely feels fairer than the Fallout games I've played do. I'm so used to the really bullet spongy enemies in Fallout. It just like annoys me when I play on anything that's like a harder difficulty. It's trash. It does my head in. Look at this place. It's quite a fancy place we got going on here. I'm more interested in the water. Oh. I thought I was like a bad guy there. Just, this thing. I don't know what this is. Oh, it's a little drill.
Whoa, hey. Where'd you come from?
From right in front of you? Steel shovel. Am I a stealing person?
Don't go ambling out in those hills. That's marauder territory, friend.
Okay. How do you know I'm not a marauder?
You talk too pretty for a marauder. Most of them just grunt and yell. Ain't safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls. And low prices.
I never got your name. I'm freaking Shane.
Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. You don't want none of that on you. Name's Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family.
Junior in humor? Like a comedian?
Nah, I ain't that fancy. I just dig holes in the ground and fill them with dead folk.
You know, every single time a dumb option comes up, I'm gonna pick it. Just because my character's intelligence is low. Who do I talk to about Power Regulator?
Definitely not the junior in humor, that's for sure. If you've got business inquiries, you should stop by Reed Thompson's office. He's up in the tower above the cannery. Head into town, follow the road. Look, you obviously ain't a worker. What's your racket? You a smuggler? Freelancer?
And of course the phone's going off now. Depends on the work. You offering me a job?
Edgewater is a company town, board-owned and operated. That includes the cemetery. None of us own our grave sites, we rent them from the company. Renting means money. Money means paperwork. Paperwork means signatures. Some of our families become a mite delinquent in paying their dues, you see?
You want me to collect what's owed to you? I can do that.
4 workers still haven't paid up. Phyllis, Conrad, Ludwig, and Martin Abernathy. He's a special case. You may want to twist his arm a little.
I mean, I could just whack him with my, my stick. Why is Abernathy a special case?
He just is. Look, I don't want to get into it. Just make sure he pays up.
Okay. Where can I find these people?
Conrad's got a barbershop in town. Phyllis works at the cannery most hours. Abernathy... I ain't seen him in a few days. His domicile is near the cannery. You'll find him in town. All except Ludwig, that is. He's over by the landing pad.
Cool. There's something else I wanted to ask you.
Yeah?
Just kill them all. You can thank me later. I don't like this devil on my shoulder that's like going on here with Justin. Oh, he's like, you should kill this person. Have you... I don't know what I want to ask. This town must be in pretty bad shape if you keep... I cannot read. If it's keeping you employed.
You could look at it that way, I suppose. You could look at us and say, those Edgewater saps lost near every soul to plague. But you'd be wrong. We're survivors. Loyal company folk, brave in the wilds.
You're not worried about falling sick?
Every now and again, a virulent plague sweeps through our town. That's life on the frontier, I suppose. A body grows accustomed.
Okay. I should go.
Huh? What? I wasn't dozing off. I can really go
Saltuna. We're at Edgewater. The Moonhead person. It kind of reminds me of that, remember that E3 presentation where the guy had the moon head? Kind of reminds me of that. Oh, that's cool. Like Northern Lights, but also with more stuff. Aurora Borealis. I can't jump. I couldn't dodge, I mean. I was jumping. The loading times could be a little bit shorter, but so far it's been performing really well, this game. They're hardly like bad though. The
Yep, 2 whole cans of Saltuna.
yeah, the loading times aren't too bad. It's just like, you know, I feel like it could be a little bit faster, but they're not like long enough where it's distracting and annoying. So let's go and do this first. Go and talk to this guy. I think it's great. It looks terrific in 1440 and 4K. I'm just playing at 1080p like a scrub. One day I'll get a 1440p monitor. Dehydrated water tablets. Okay, nothing interesting on here. There's a box here, though. It's kind of as we're stealing, though. Have Dave influence you one? I've been running it at 10 HP while streaming it myself. I think that's fine. I think, like, especially, like, if you're only streaming at 1080p anyway, or 720 or whatever. I think it makes more sense to stream it at, to be playing it at 1080. It's kind of, you're starting into some weird territory, I feel like, when you're streaming at, like, a higher quality than, you're playing at a higher quality than you are streaming by, like, a lot. And it starts causing some performance issues. I don't know. In my experience, it does that, but I also don't have access to quality options on here, so. Besides 720p. Or whatever I'm streaming at, really. I like the elevator music.
The grease monkey, Argo.
I'm sorry.
Taste of freedom. Or taste the freedom.
Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself.
Are you Reed? I was told I should talk to you.
I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I cannot help but notice you are not in uniform.
And? Uniform, what are you talking about?
Shirt, pants, work boots, company-approved colors. The, honorable apparel of a loyal worker?
Okay. I think you have the wrong idea about me.
Yes, so it dawns on me. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
My ship needs repairs. I'm looking for a power regulator.
Only regulator we've got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process.
Frying myself?
Oh, yes. Saw someone put his hands on a regulator while the power was running. His legs were still twitching when we buried him. There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way.
Kill him, you'll thank me later. That's a lot to ask of a stranger.
You're the first stranger to wander into town in an age. Scripture tells us that nothing happens without reason.
Let's pretend I'm interested. What can you tell me about the geothermal plant?
The geothermal plant was built by our owners, Spacer's Choice. Lit up the whole Vale once upon a time. Most of the Vale is now abandoned. All that power is going to waste.
Spacer's Choice. You said botanical lab was mostly abandoned. What did you mean?
I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there.
Oh. Well, what a surprise. I never would have guessed.
I am not trying to pull one over on you, friend. You were bound to run into them sooner or later. The people living in the botanical labs, they're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home.
If you want me to solve your deserter problem, I can charge by the head.
Good law, no. I don't want you killing anyone, least of all them. My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
How will I recognize her?
Adelaide's older than the other deserters. She's dignified, kindly. From what I understand, her camp looks to her for leadership.
What if Adelaide doesn't want to come back?
That is not a hypothetical I enjoy entertaining. We need Adelaide back. Nonetheless, I will settle for the return of her followers. We belong to one community, the Spacer's Choice family. If we dissolve into factions, then we will all perish separately. Adelaide will understand that.
All right. I'll see what I can do to help you.
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I could come in useful. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove useful to you. You will need an administrative passcode in order to enter the plant. I am trusting you with mine, and trusting Miss Holcomb to guide you if you'd like.
Sure, I could use the company.
Great! I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
I don't like this guy's smug face. Companions! I got an achievement! Cool. So now I've got some more icons. Some more keys to press. So, I guess I just want my companion abilities. Don't kill Pavati. You started to change your tune a little bit, Justin. You said kill everyone. She's the only person in the world that matters.
Hey, mister, can we talk? Sorry. Let's talk when you're free.
What? You asked me if I could talk, but I walked out and then came back and you don't want to talk?
Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me. It's just, Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale.
This is about the deserters, so what's the other side of it?
To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left.
Can't blame anybody for wanting to leave. This town's got issues.
Life's hard here. Especially for them that don't fit in so well. We're one big Spacer's Choice family, but every family's got the one the rest whisper about. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is.
Okay. We'll talk to the vicar. Where do I find him?
The mission's on the east side of town. You can't miss it, on account of it being the only clean thing.
Clean? I suppose it wouldn't hurt. We'll stop by.
Thanks, mister. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it. That's what my dad used to say anyways.
Well, let's do it. Let's go and find the vicar. I want this hung up in my office. Just big fish neon sign. Oh, we need to go to the vicar. I was going back to the exit. There is a setting in the options to bring up conversation options while the other person is speaking. Oh, really? Let me have a look at that. I'm guessing that would be under gameplay. No. UI? Hey, Insomnia. It's going well. How are you? Only one close. conversation, responses while listening. Okay, cool. Thanks for pointing it out, Justin. That'd be kind of useful. Should do a save as well, just to be on the safe side. There we go. That saved fast.
I'm sorry. I'll just be a minute.
You had a minute. Next one comes out of your pay.
Ease off the threats, friend. I'm going.
Boss's orders. We all got quotas to make.
Space cigarettes. All this smoking of space cigarettes. They don't have vape pens here. Going pretty well. You mentioned going on a trip or something last stream. How was that? Oh, it was great. Went camping with some friends. Hung out for a bonfire. It was pretty good. And then I came back and my internet's been trash all week, so.
It's too clean.
It's too clean.
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your service. Or Vicar Max, if you're the sort who prefers brevity. And Ms. Holcomb as well. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger. Curious.
Just tagging along, Vicar DeSoto. Don't mind me.
I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison, anything at all. Spiritual counseling, this season's tossball predictions, the quickest way out of town.
I'm all about that tossball. With me having a history of being a tossball mascot and all. But unfortunately you don't seem to have any tossball options, so... Pavati went to talk to you about Reed. What Reed asked us to do.
What? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked you to do?
Maybe that was a dumb decision to say that, but also I've made my intelligence really low on this character, so... I love bonfires. Yeah, bonfires are excellent. There's so much... Like, it's a good time. I like him too, so don't kill him. I'm not going to kill the vicar. I've not got anything against the vicar. What did Thompson ask you to do? Cut off power to Adelaide's deserters.
Depriving them of safety from the marauders and wildlife. I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk.
I said I'd pick all the dumb options. Can Pavati get treated by his sawbones?
I see today we'll be conversing without metaphors. I'd guess her condition is incurable. It's unlikely to be fatal, but she may feel more heartache than most.
Could you maybe stop talking about me like I'm some kind of weird bug?
What do you think about Adelaide's group, Vicar?
They rejected the order of society and live beyond the walls so thoughtfully provided by our Spacer's Choice patrons. Does that strike you as a responsible life choice?
So what do you advise?
Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold.
Is that even possible?
Not if things are left to stand as they are. If you don't mind a bit of unsolicited advice, be cautious on your way to the geothermal plant. It is not as safe as you might assume.
And why is that?
One of the reasons I transferred here was to fulfill my duty in hunting down banned heretical texts. I happen to know such a book is, as we speak, tainting a collector's library in Emerald Vale. However, the collector's residence lies outside the town's walls. My retrieval efforts have been thwarted by marauders who have overrun the property. Should you fare better than me, I'd pay a handsome sum for the book.
Be right back. Okay, Justin. Dumb. Handsome. What kind of weirdness are you all into around here?
What? You seem the perfect type to go blindly into the wild on a suicidal quest. I'm looking for a journal. A handwritten book with the name M. Bokonu on the cover. I'll pay you to find it.
I'll look for your book.
Thank you. If you retrieve it, you can always find me here.
I see a lot of people talking about the Outer Worlds lately. Did it just get released? Yeah, it released last Friday, I think. A lot of people have been trying it out because people who've got the Xbox Game Pass have been able to try it on both the Xbox and on PC. People have been hyping it up, especially with like all of the stuff with Fallout 76 and like Bethesda not being as good as they were. Like, people have been looking for a game in this sort of style to, you know, sort of compete with Fallout. And this is it. And apparently it's doing a pretty good job overall.
Yeah, huh?
I noticed you mentioned your dad a lot, but never your mother.
That's on account of how I never met her.
How is that possible?
She was in another division of the Spacer's Choice family. She worked in the Vale a few months, sorting the cannery computers. Her contract said any kids she had, expected or not, belonged to her office from the time of conception. So when I was born, I got sent here.
The minute she thought of having a kid, they put it down on a permanent record?
What? No, conception isn't... Has nobody ever taught you about this?
You mentioned something earlier that I wanted to ask you about.
You mean about the mission being too clean?
Isn't it supposed to be clean? It's a church.
I know, but Vicker says the universe is a machine, that it runs by law. Real machines have gunked up oil, scratches, and worn bits. You can tell they've seen handling, been used by folk. The machine Vicker sees is one ain't never been run. It's not for people to live in. It's something on a museum shelf, under glass.
I reckon nobody'd want to live in a gunked up universe.
I reckon we already do, we ain't got no choice in the matter. So maybe somebody ought to take a rag to it.
Well, let's get back to it. There's something I never did in Fallout. I never did like a playthrough of the game. Well, I only played through Fallout 3 in New Vegas, like somewhat. So, but I never did a like a playthrough where I made a dumb character. Gunked up universes aren't my ideal universes either. Yeah, I don't think I'd want to be ideally living in a gunked up universe. Might cause some problems with your life and everything in it. This is the Botanical Gardens. Or Botanical Lab, I mean. Not Botanical Gardens. I'm thinking of home. So this is a landing pad.
Thank the law. I've been requisitioning backup for months. Guess the boss finally came to his senses. You ever swung a truncheon? Let me see your rifling stance. I want to make sure you're up to snuff.
Lots of visuals in this game. It looks very nice, the game. I don't know what engine it is on the top of my head for this game. I can't remember if it was Unreal or something else, but it's very nice, like what they've done with it. What are you babbling about?
The war! The coming apocalypse! Man versus machine! I'm talking about mechanical soldier. Cold, heartless automatons made of iron and lies.
Well, fuck me.
Oh, they mean to. Just you wait. Auto-mechanicals. Creatures forged in the fires of malevolence. I seen them over by the old power plant. Clattering about, firing at the birds, orchestrating their uprising. When the swarms of mechanicals come clanging on over that hill, where will you be? Cowering beneath your cot? Or standing, shoulder to shoulder with the resistance?
One of the rare times you'll ever hear me swear. That was dumb. What can I do to stop the coming apocalypse?
You can gird yourself in the armor of righteousness, soldier. From this moment on, you are a proud member of the Resistance. They have sent a scout, prowling around the junkyard just behind our beloved town. The scout must not be permitted to return to its base of operations. Cross it off, then report back.
Part of the armor of righteousness now? The great armor of righteousness? I saw someone doing a blind challenges of Sonic 3 and Knuckles yesterday. Now I'm inspired to try my hand at it. Oh really? What sort of challenge was it? Like, playing it blind, as in blindfolded, or something else? And by blind, I mean disable all background layers. Oh, interesting. Silas sent me, you owe your gravesite fees.
I told Silas I'd pay my dues if he agreed to join the resistance. Guess this means he's finally heard the calling.
He sure did, and he's asking for a little extra to furnish the resistance with mechanical repellent.
Mechanical repellent? A stroke of inspiration from the law itself. Here, I've been saving up a couple bits for just such a project.
Nice. So only sprites are visible. Oh, that's interesting. I think I get what you mean. Like, so everything, say like our friend here, Mr. Ludwig, was a sprite. Everything else is invisible, like just a black background. I have a question for you.
Go on.
What do you have against mechanicals?
You ever seen the way a mechanical just stands there? Just looking at you, scanning you with its murderous oculars.
It's pretty creepy.
Mechanicals have been programmed to eliminate the human race. They've been programmed to replace us. First, they will rob us of our jobs. And once they have taken away our livelihoods, they will take away our very lives.
Well, I'll leave you be. Welcome back, Justin. Yeah, and the other things like sprites or item.
Now they only come but once a month. I love the wind here.
This is a nice view. Too bad our skyline doesn't look like this. Welcome back, Justin. I think I said welcome back. Did I say welcome back? I don't even remember at this point. Let me in. You'll be able to see flames on the palm trees and... Oh, okay, so like... I get what you mean now, yeah. Those sort of sprites. I'm gonna pick this lock.
That was quick.
Criminal activities. I didn't think I was doing bad. I do want that revolver though. Sure, I'll take it all. I don't normally steal things, but we'll steal things today. A revolver though, that could be cool. Put that on there. What else have we got? Oh, we've got a sawed-off shotgun. I forgot about that. And then we do have the toss-ball stick, which can stagger. The telescope and staff is better. I don't actually think two planets could be in the orbit that close to have that, unless it was a huge planet and a planet we were on was akin to a moon. I think that'd be the case, yeah. I can't see... It's just a stunt. Yeah, I can't see this being physically possible. Like, that's obviously a moon. At least I think it is. That looks like a moon to that planet, maybe. Or maybe to this planet. But, this... It seems to have its own rings, kind of like that planet does there. I'm not sure how possible this would be in reality. Like... I don't know. That'd be very strange. The gravity would be all weird. Could you imagine the tides on this planet? Okay, so I think he said that there was other people here that he was talked to for getting the money back. Die, robot, die. Codex. Small grave matter, that's what I'm looking for. So... Can I mark this? I can. Actually, no, I won't do that. I'll do this first. But the big planet is very, very clearly a rocky world. You would never get a planet the size of Saturn or Jupiter as a rocky world. Yeah, you wouldn't. They would become gas giants at that size. I always wonder what it'd like to be the size of... What it'd be like if the size of the sun and the moon was like it is in some movies where it's huge. The planet would be a lot hotter if the sun was as big as it is in movies. For sure. Because it'd be closer. It's questionable if Earth would be habitable, actually, if the sun was bigger, like it is in the movies. Speaking of, have you seen that, I forget what it's called, I think it's like, UI, Scooty, I think? It's like a, sun that's like the size of our solar system. It's like, if you put it into the middle of our solar system where our sun is, it would go, the width of it goes all the way to like Saturn, I think. In the solar system, it's like insane. It's something like 2 billion kilometers wide or something. Now imagine that being our sun that we orbited. That'd be something. Can I just go all the way around? The universe is filled with huge things. It definitely is. I love like space stuff. Like, you know, reading up on like all these weird planets and like stuff like what the Voyager and other satellites have done, you know, the ones that have gone out and photographed like Pluto and stuff like that. I find it all really interesting and fascinating. Jim Gaming's peeing for one. Now, Justin. I don't think a peen can be that big. Oh, I've got some additional armor. Had demonetized. You can't demonetize me. I've got nothing to demonetize. 4 on my armor. I dropped 61 frames for some reason. Mining helmet. Mining gear. Is this... like, improves our tech skills, that improves our stealth skills. I guess I could put the helmet on. It's kind of like, looks like the helmet in Dead Space somewhat with the visor there. Like, they can demonetize me, but they're not going to get anything out of it. I've got like... I get like a cent maybe, if that. I'm just casually taking all this person's... Yeah. Oh, these are marauders.
Someone's there.
Well, that's not my finest moment. The level up sting when I killed him, that was such perfect timing. That was amazing. How are you doing? Still alive? Yep. You seem to be standing.
Something you need?
We'll talk later. I thought they were like guys just investigating the dead bodies. I didn't know they were marauders. I weren't paying attention to the uniforms. Oh, I leveled up. I should level up. Let's see. You know what? I'm having fun with melee. Let's put melee up a little bit. And let's put leadership up. I am so full of leadership. Except. Oh, whoops. I'm gonna clip this. You should. It was pretty great. Melee power attacks. Cool. So how much weight have I got right now? Because I've been picking up just tons of trash. 41 out of 150. Cool. I've got so many of these blades.
Huh? You hiding?
Incoming!
Well. Oh, he's got a big gun. What have I done? What have I done?
Careful, you're hurt!
I don't even know. I think my companion killed him. Smash him. That was really rough. I could have easily died there. Mining helmet. These guys had some different weapons, though. I definitely want to pick up some of those if I can. Can't get that clip thing to work. If you've got ad block on, I think it messes it up when you try to do the clip. I think... I can't remember. It's been a while since I've done a clip on Twitch. Can't seem to access this guy. Yeah, I can't access that guy's inventory for some reason. It's got a light machine gun. Oh, I seem to just insta-loot it if I run up to it. So what have I got? Light machine gun. You can stagger enemies. I assume that will make me slower when using it. Hip-fired machine gun. I think the sawn-off shotgun set the person on fire earlier, which was kind of interesting. Whoops. Should try out the revolver. I love the LMG. I'll give it a go. Just taking all their supplies. Helps you to kill people faster. I like the sounds of that.
Nice.
Another saber, I don't need that, but I'll take all the ammo. Music box. Consider yourself earwormed. Model spaceship. I do like how they've adjusted the looting system for this game. It feels just a bit like more streamlined from well, the last Fallout game I played, which was New Vegas. Mock apple juice. You can break weapons down into parts. Cool. I should probably do that with a bunch of these sabers I don't need. So add to junk. So where do I find my junk now? Hmm. I don't know where my junk is. It sounds so terrible. Modifications. Ooh. Interesting. I've not got anything those that can go on, I don't think, yet, but... Oh, here's my junk. I found it. I found my junk. So, I want to break these down. Because I don't need all these sabers. I seem to be running into a lot of them.
Great work.
I'm in somebody's bedroom. Ooh, an assault rifle. It's nice it gives you a good variety of weapons really early on as well. You'll need loads of parts to upgrade and modify weapons. I'll keep that in mind. I can't remember exactly how it worked in Fallout New Vegas, but I remember having to, you know, get certain parts to like make things. Take that out. Let's put the assault rifle on us. So I collected everything and break them all down, weapons-wise. I'm probably not going to go that deep into doing all that, but, you know, I'll pick up things as I go. I usually try to loot all containers that I find. Oh, hey. You're doing a fair amount of damage, these guys. Oh, hey. This assault rifle is definitely, pretty powerful. Oh, I think my companion got taken down. Ooh, that was nice. The revolver is good. I need to actually look at my abilities I got from my partner. If you do the LMG, you'll never go back. This guy's legs came off. I think I shot him in the head and his legs and arms fell off. Another assault rifle, that's good. So LMG. Let's take out a shotgun and put a LMG on then. We'll have a look at that as well. And plenty of ammo for it at least, which is good. Up for Horde tonight at 9 PM. I think I'm already taken up tonight. I'll double check, but I think I'm supposed to be playing Battlefield with Dave. But I also don't know what time I'm supposed to be doing that, so... We are talking about Dave here. So that could be 10:30 after snack. Yeah, don't forget, Jeremiah, he needs to do his 10 PM shower, and then he has to go and get a snack. His snack ends up becoming like a whole dinner. Vending machines. Oh, cool. So I can buy things from this. Elite troop armor. I've actually got a fair amount of cash from looks of things. And sell stuff. I will sell things. Because I've got some things to sell. Like... can I sort my junk? I can. So let me sell a couple of things I don't need here. Because I've got 2 of these light pistols. I don't need both of them. Oh, I've not unlocked the ability to sell to vendor machines yet. Okay. Taste of freedom. Anything else in this building? I can't, like, crack that lock. Bard.
Here they come.
Oh. Oh dear. Oh my. That went well. The guy was sniffing when I walked in. Oh boy. Yeah, LMG is very fast firing. Oh, I'm back outside again. The LMG works better when you don't die. Important tip. I should keep that in mind for the future. It's definitely a very good one. It's a good way to live your life. Let me get a tutorial out of the way. There we go. So I'm going to do a save. And then we'll go in here again. He took some abuse. It just fires so fast. Ooh, first aid room key. Yeah, the LMG is ridiculous. I want to have a look over here real quick. Display fashioned to resemble a pair of mighty primals required extensive field research. Let's have a moment of silence for the researchers who gave their lives in this pursuit of authenticity. That'd probably be Dave. Giving up his life in the pursuit of authenticity and immersion. Look at these fellas. Quite happy fellows. Feast your eyes on the great frilled mantiqueen, sovereign of her nest, imported from the wilds of Terra 1 to thrill and excite your imagination. Indeed. So I think this might lead to that room that was barred, so I kind of want to go in here. You buddies in here. Yep, this is that barred room. Gyro sights. Plasma rifle.
Easy.
Of course it was easy. I was picking the lock. There goes a little grog bar. Terminal access. Is there anything on here? Help me. Subject key cards. Keycard encoder in a lobby. Hello, Mr. Picker. Some lore. Some more goodies in here as well. Some riot combat armor. Now that might be good. It's a bit better than my hibernation suit. I am looking very Dead Spacey though, like this. He looks very Dead Spacey. Wait, what's this one do for me? One-handed melee. We'll keep that one. Not upgraded to a long sword and short sword yet. But we'll get to Grogbar status at some point. Let's go into this room. It wants us to go in there. What's the fire barrel up there for? See, this is... Like, I didn't have this with Fallout, getting distracted by, like, side things. I know what people do when they played Fallout, but it just didn't happen for me. But now I'm sort of doing that. That's it's a good sign. For me, at least. Yeah, it looks like some sort of plant. Is that the power plant they were talking about? Maybe? I don't know. I shouldn't go there. I should go and do this quest real quick. So what are these abilities for our companion? Because this one's
Be right there.
like move, isn't it?
I'm on my way.
Or regroup or something.
Got it.
Yeah, okay. So it's just...
Heading out.
It's like squad controls. And an X was sort of like targeting a specific enemy. Don't know what C does yet. Actually, I should look at a companion on here. Oh, there she is. Companion ledger. So I can change my companion's gear and stuff like that in here. You know, we've got a lot of spare weapons here. I don't think she can use a plasma rifle, but that might have been good. Let's give her the assault rifle. And she's got some good armor, so I'm not too concerned. She does have perks available. That's kind of cool. Increase the amount of threat that companion generates when attacking enemies, making them more likely to attack this companion. Let's just give her a bit more health, I think. Oh, no, I have perk points, okay. That's kind of cool that you can upgrade your companions, though, as well, like with perks and stuff. A lot more dead guys around here. I'm hoping I don't do that again where I walk into a group of enemies and not realize they're enemies. My perception's supposed to be high. I'm supposed to see things like that. Then again, it might be like how Grogbar couldn't see the traps in front of him. Like in that cave. When we were playing D&D that time.
Heading back.
So I guess I just keep going this way. I can go inside this bar here. Let me quickly go in there. And loot up. Loot all of the things. Didn't seem like there's a lot more in there, so that's not too bad. Just collecting junk for upgrading purposes. Follow the yellow lined road. What is it? Box here to open. Advanced defensive helmet. Now that might be good. Oh, that's really good compared to this. Kind of cool looking as well. Kind of reminds me of like Star Wars or Halo or something. Some of these.
Move along, stranger. We don't want any trouble.
But I'm here. I've come to see you people.
I don't know you. Whatever you're looking for, it ain't here. Move along.
I'm looking for Adelaide. I need some answers.
Answers, huh? You must be one of those philosophicals. Already got ourselves one of those.
I'm looking for the geothermal plant. Know anything about it?
A geo what? Look, plants ain't my purview. You're better off asking after Adelaide. If you're gonna start wandering around my camp, know that I got my sights on you.
Where can I find Adelaide?
Over in the hothouse, tending crop. Enough with the questions. No offense, but I've got a lot on my mind.
We've all got problems. I just got shot into space. Trouble with marauders?
You don't know what enough with the questions means? No, I'm sorry. That was unworthy of me. Lady named Zoe went missing some nights ago. Just up and vanished without a trace. Now I'm pacing around wondering if marauders got to her.
I'll keep an eye out for her.
It's not like Zoe to go wandering. Figured she might be out scavenging, but that ain't exactly her talent. Can't imagine where she's gone. Vale's a wide place. She could be anywhere.
Unless marauders got to her, then parts of her could be in a lot of places.
Could do without the gallows humor.
Okay.
I'll tell you what I can.
Any ideas where she might be hiding?
Vex me. If she told anybody, they ain't telling me. I'd check her room, but I got yelled at for snooping once already.
Maybe the marauders took her away.
Could be. Dangers aplenty out there. No telling why marauders would steal somebody like Zoe. Got no useful skill as far as I can tell.
Any chance you could point me somewhere specific and not just out there?
Marauder gang just moved into the districts a little ways east. Their numbers are growing. Gotta come from somewhere.
Cool.
What is it? I'll tell you what I can. What is it?
Cool. Now let's go and find Adelaide. I'm guessing she's on the marker over here. I like in this lighting right now, this time of night. All the colors and everything. It's very nice.
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. If you're bearing illness, find a place to lay your head down and I'll fetch you a poultice. Whatever your troubles with Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here. Any questions, dear?
Yeah, what's that smell?
That'd be the garden, dear. You're standing in a garden. Also fertilizer, so mind your boots.
Excuse me, Miss McDevitt? Sorry, it's just... You got such pretty trees in here.
Why, thank you. You're Robert's girl, aren't you? I remember when you were but a sprout. Thomas speaks of you often. Are you staying long? You should try some of my tobaccorn tea. I brew it in an old spittoon, but it's been cleaned.
I don't like tea. Reed sent me to make peace with you.
Reed Thompson? You here on behalf of that cold-eyed reptile? Let's hear it. What's Reed's idea of peace, then?
Something about coming back to town or losing power. I really wasn't listening.
I can't say I blame you. Reed is positively soporific. Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. I and my own are living just fine out here by ourselves.
Reed asked me to divert your power over to him. He mentioned a geothermal plant.
He would do such a thing. The question is, why would you agree to his plans?
Your camp has a power regulator. I need it, and I need it to repair my ship.
Cannery's got a regulator. You want ship parts, you ought to rip them out of the cannery's guts and leave us be. If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid. Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that odious cannery. Seems the sort of thing a hero would do.
A hero, you say? Is my chaotic good showing? I'm not looking to get mixed up in your problems, I just want to fix my ship. Yeah. What have you got against the town?
You've seen that miserable excuse for a town with your own lamps. Hollowed out workers laboring their lives away at the cannery, living off whatever scraps Spacer's Choice throws them. You know that's true, don't you, Ms. Holcomb? Your father died of overwork. His heart gave out.
He was tired all the time, sure, but he was old, ma'am, and he raised me all by his lonesome.
Look what they did to this child. Lost her family to the company, and still she defends them.
Let's say I help you. What happens to Edgewater?
Life in Edgewater grinds to a halt. The cannery shuts down, workers desert in droves, and our own little camp grows and thrives.
I'll consider it.
I trust you will listen to your conscience.
Very nice tube you got here. Kind of reminds me of those, like, corner things you'd see in the, like, offices and stuff. Where it's just like a plasma thing or like a water, like, tube thing. I don't know what to call them, but I'm sure everyone's seen something like that at some point. But it kind of reminds me of that. So I guess I'm going back outside to divert power. Oh, wrong room. I need to go back out of town, well, out of the camp, and go back down to the terminal.
Not a peep from me.
Chicken. That is a very well textured chicken. Right, so let's go down to that geothermal, like, center. And then I will probably finish up because dinner awaits. Really liking being able to do this jump dodging thing, but actually, no, to sprint in this game. Why don't I just sprint? Definitely like doing the jump dodges though. It's kind of fun. Oh, so that was the plant I saw earlier. Cool. We've come full circle. What have we got here? Mechanical Century. Don't see any bad guys out here yet.
I've always wanted to poke around in here.
Beginning security patrol.
No!
Oh. Gotta take out all these sentries. Oh, there's his weak spot. Keep trying to lean.
Everyone all right?
Yes.
I just discovered that
There's a lot of explosives around here. Probably don't want to be shooting them. Can I open this? I can. These Spacer's Choice guards didn't stand a chance. Disarm net. Cool. So the fences are now disarmed. I think. Yeah. I don't think it matters too much. We just killed everything inside, so. Let's transition. That is a creepy piece of artwork. That face. The face of nightmares, exactly. Another vendor in here, but I can't sell stuff yet. It would be nice, though, to be able to buy something. Mr. Power, Mr. Ouch. Oh, that increases carrying capacity. I don't need that. Not at the moment. Okay, I'm fine for now.
The control room should be off to the right.
You got anything to say about all this? No. It'd certainly make for a creepy Halloween costume. Yeah, definitely. Too bad Halloween is over. I'm gonna go this way.
System alert. Investigating.
I just love how fast you can shred things with that LMG. Just casually slap him over the head. There is more to search in here, but I don't think there's too many things to look for. Ooh, that's a lot of bit cartridges. And a plasma cutter. I'm not encumbered yet, so I'm just gonna keep picking up things. It's unlocked door. Enter passcode. Oh, that's for diverting the power. I'll do it in a second.
Great work.
I'm glad I don't have to play this silly little mini game anymore just to pick the locks. So I need to go up here first, I think. No more robots yet. The mechanicals are gonna come and get us. As the guy was saying. Let's redirect power. Error processing. Okay. Plant status. So I can't redirect power. I need to go and adjust some things. The aesthetics remind me of a little bit of Bioshock. I could see that. Like inside of some of these buildings.
That'll be easy enough.
Still never played Bioshock. I should probably do that one day. I know like the first one's really good. That's the one everyone says to play. And I know that my friend Dave was really a big fan of Bioshock 3. And I've heard mixed things about Bioshock 2, I think. It seems to be the one that everyone like is like hit or miss with. You can't get me.
We did it.
Oh, whoa. His wreckage flew so far. Secrets? Got Mr. Power. Some heavy ammo as well. What is Mr. Power? Melee weapon mod. Attack. Changes the damage type dealt to plasma damage. Interesting. Actually, because I'm dealing with bots, maybe I should use the plasma cutter. Can I not use this? This is pretty cool. I didn't get very far in 2. Haven't played Infinite yet.
Process secure.
Hello, friend. I thought I would have done a bit more damage to him than it did. Did it take down my companion? No, she's still alive. Look at him melt away. Melt. Piston. Getting a lot of ammo for everything. I'm happy with that. Borrowed a copy of Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering. I think it's volume 3. I need something to read in a pit. So I need to do this switch.
There's 2 more. What'll happen to Miss McDevitt's folk if we send power to the Vale? Yeah, huh?
Well, I want to send power to... the camp. I don't want to send power to Edgewater. So hopefully I'll find out how I can do that. Some more armor. Shore grip. Extendo sight. There's a lot of things. I'm getting a lot of mods and stuff. I just need to be able to get enough parts to do things with them. I could scrap a load of things, I guess.
You're not real. You're not real.
I'm not real? I'm very real. I'm going to show you how real I am. No, no, no. I'm coming to talk to you now. You made yourself known. We're going to have a nice conversation.
Mind the steam. You're liable to get scalded.
Another sentry bot. Oh, there's another one. Yeah, I'm really liking shooting this. The shooting's like so much better than like the other Fallout games I've played. Let's see. Let me double check my journal real quick.
If we send the power to Miss McDevitt, what happens to the Vale?
I don't know. I'm not here to answer these questions. I'm dumb. Don't you know?
Searching for.
Get ready.
Thought I'd made myself known that I'm very not intelligent. Uh-oh. Well, companion's down again. She's not doing too good. Maybe it's because I'm not directing her. Ooh, I'll take that. And I leveled up. Let's get our level up going. Round it off to 30. Put some more weapons. Leadership. No, let's apply first. There we go. And now we've got another perk. %, experience from companion kills could be pretty good. Unlock ability to fast travel while encumbered. Walk speed, tactical time dilation, recharge rate. Let's do that. I think that would be a good one to do. I think this was the quest where, like, someone did it in a review and tried to just sit on the fence, and it didn't work out for him.
I'm not sure what the right is. Alls I know is the decision's final. Something you need?
I keep thinking she's gonna, like, want to talk about it, but she doesn't seem to want to. Oh yeah, I've searched all this already. So I must get an option in here to where I divert the power
Once we
to.
do this, there's no going back.
Maybe I should double check my journal here. So if we redirect the power...
Hey, mister? Look, I know you want your power regulator and all, but I just gotta ask you. Do you understand what you're about to do?
I wouldn't mind hearing your opinion. I've been waiting for this.
I don't think you should cut off Edgewater's power. I think it would be cruel. I'm sorry. That just sort of came out all at once. Edgewater's hurting. We've been losing workers year after year, and corporate hardly ever sends replacements. There's barely enough Saltuna to fill our bellies anymore. But the town's got some good people in it. Decent, hard-working folk just living their lives the only way they know how. They don't deserve to be punished.
Reed tells me that Edgewater's gonna die without workers or power.
That sure sounds like Mr. Thompson. If he was standing here, I imagine he'd remind us of how we're all one big, happy Spacer's Choice family. In Mr. Thompson's eyes, those deserters are still part of the Spacer's Choice family. The family must work together in order to survive. I hate to say it, but I think Mr. Thompson's got a point. Unless those deserters come back, Edgewater's as good as dead. Cutting off their power might be the only way.
The deserters are a community. I can't just destroy what they built.
Miss McDevitt's built something beautiful. Somehow she's talked the ground into giving life again. It's plain to see she's made the Vale a better place. Fed the hungry, tended the sick. Gave a home to those that had none. But Miss McDevitt delights in Edgewater's suffering. She wants to hurt the town. Do you really want to be party to that kind of hatred?
I see your point. Think I'm ready to make a decision?
Sorry, I didn't mean to babble on like that. I felt like I had to say something.
Don't worry about it, I was barely listening to you. I'm glad you did. I like hearing from you.
Really? I mean, wow. Thanks. No one's ever told me those words in that order.
In that order? Such a odd way to say that. So, she thinks I should divert the power back to Edgewater. Just to get everyone back together. Because Adelaide apparently loves the pain and suffering of Edgewater and doesn't want to, you know. But, what's his face? Reed just wants more workers, and Edgewater's kind of crappy. I'm not sure. This is quite kind of a dilemma. Apparently there is a way to do it so both of them get power, or there's like a good, like, you know, a good, like, compromise, but I don't know. Plant status. Emerald Vale geothermal plant is operating at 22% efficiency. Do I redirect power? Because I don't think I have an option just to leave.
Yeah, huh?
Safety failures, huge likelihood of moderate to severe structural damage. Redirecting power is an irreversible procedure. I really don't know. I really wish I had a bit more information. So I can either shut off the power. Actually, no. I don't think there's anything else I can do, though. Like, as far as leaving. I know these feelings. So that's where I am right now. So, Emerald Vale. So that's where the power will be being diverted to. That's Edgewater. I'm watching from the basement with Domino. So, well, I also found out what a compromise ending is and how to do it. Won't tell you though. I don't want the compromise ending. I want to do what I think is right. Because the compromise is kind of lame. I don't think we've got anything else on there. Nope, just on my quest. So because I don't know. Like, my problem is using this terminal, does the power get redirected straight away to Emerald Vale, or is it going to Edgewater with a redirect? Yeah, I think all of them do have negatives. Like, looking at all the options, they all definitely have negatives. The terminals don't redirect the power, it's turning the gas on, basically. Oh, okay. So what would I do if I didn't want to redirect the power? Is it like a shutdown? Or is there somewhere... Do I just leave this place? Because I'm not entirely sure I want to do this. I'm not sure I want to redirect power. You've got nothing to say. If I recall correctly, the power generators are those huge things in the other room. You have to, or you can't leave the planet. So these in this room. Actually, I've not been up here. Maybe just a bit more information. No, it's another room.
That's clever.
I want to see if there's actually any additional information or anything up here. I don't think there is, though.
Nice.
Let's pick up all loot. Messages. Nothing here. You need one of the two generators to power your ship. So it makes you choose. Ooh, a hatchet. Well, ouch. Right, but I don't... The thing I'm not understanding here, and what I'm trying to get across is, when I go on this, it says redirect power. Is the power getting redirected to Edgewater, or is this getting redirected to the camp when I press redirect? That's what I'm trying to work out. Because that's the thing that I'm, like, held up on at the moment. Oh my god, I do need to go upstairs. Because, like, I'm not understanding. Like, I'm just not understanding what this is. I don't understand what this is coming to. Like, if this is removing the power, or if it's giving it to, Thingy. Because these are the generators here. Like, these things are the generators.
Save the game. Save the game.
Save the game.
Save the game.
I'll save the game. Right.
Oh, okay, that's where you're. I thought you were in the other room. Okay.
No.
Never mind. No, this is the generator. Yeah, it's gonna do it immediately.
Yeah. So is this removing the power, or is this going to is this going to shut down the power, or is this going to redirect the power to Edgewater?
So it chooses one of them to put 100% of the power towards. right now it's 50-50.
Okay.
So you have to pick one to receive all the power, and the other one has no power whatsoever.
So when I press continue, it gives me the options.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I didn't know.
Okay.
Because I thought when you press continue, it just did something. Okay.
Oh no, what do you choose?
I guess I'm going to... See, the botanical area is, like, doing pretty well. But Edgewater needs everybody to survive, I guess. I guess I'm going to redirect to Edgewater. I don't know, both of them have got no negatives, I feel like, so. To Edgewater. Blatant disregard for Space's choice property has been logged. If enemies are hostile towards you, their attitude towards you becomes kill on sight. Retrieve the power regulator. Convince the deserters to return. Well, that's what I'm doing. Now I just gotta try and find a way out of here. I think it's this way. Yep. I was gonna say, make sure you've talked to both leaders a lot before you decide. I've not talked to them all that much. I've talked to both of them, but not much. Also, you're doing a stupid run, so I'm happy. Yep, I've got below average intelligence. And I was also a baseball mascot. Sorry, a tossball mascot is my backstory. Right. Let's go on back to the deserter village. And see if there's anything I can do to convince them to go back. Or if they want to leave and go somewhere else after this. Got a lot of stuff I'm carrying still at the moment, but I'll probably scrap most of that. Exchange a dirty corporate scab, pass it on. Well, I made the save, so if I really, really didn't like this decision, I could revert it, but we'll see. Look at them all surround fire. What have I done?
Oh, that's Thomas. He used to follow me around before he left the cannery.
It's okay.
I didn't spend much time talking around the
Go
village.
see what happened?
Everybody keeps staring at me. It's not my fault the power's dead. Whoa, Miss Parvati. You're, what, how are you? Hi. Hello.
Are you, are things safe out here? How are you keeping?
Great, just great. I've been trying to keep stuff running, just like you. Only I'm not so... Wait, they didn't kick you out, did they?
Oh gosh, no, I'm just along with this fella here.
I seen you wandering around here. You don't look like you're coming from town.
Just trying to get my ship off the ground.
Never heard it phrased in such a way before. I guess we're all trying to get our ships off the ground, ain't we? Sorry, I just wasn't sure if you were from town or if you were one of us. Something's been chewing at me, you see. Fact is, I've been, well, lying. To everybody here. Camp thinks I'm a mechanical genius, but I couldn't fix a busted chair.
Never too late to start learning. I could give you a couple of pointers.
I'll take all the help I can get. I set my mind to learning the craft of the engineer, you see. I want to make something of myself. You ever heard of the Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering? Comes in a set of 3. If I had my hands on one of those data pads, I could teach myself the ins and outs.
Those are good. My dad kept a copy with him when he was working in the cannery.
I know the old community center kept a copy. Should find another one back in town. If you could find me even one of those pads, I'd be greatly obliged.
I think the other one was inside the power plant because someone on a note mentioned taking it into the pit or something like that.
I wish I knew. I wagered the town had the full set once upon a time. Where the third's gone, I can't say.
I can't promise anything, but yeah, I'll let you know if I find anything.
Would you? I'd be grateful.
I should go. Right, let's go in here. Uh-oh.
That's the thing about growing old. Your eyes start to fail. Elsewise, I would have seen you for the snake that you are, chopped you into pieces and roasted you on a spit. This is all you're doing. Cutting off my power, killing off my garden. Without refrigeration, my food will spoil, and my flock will starve. I want to ask you this in private, away from the eyes of my flock, so they do not see me lose my temper. Tell me, why did you do it?
Don't know. I like pressing buttons, I guess.
Are you really this moronical, or are you just putting on airs? Listen here, Hullhead. I'm only gonna say this once. Go talk to Grace and Thomas. Look them in the eye and tell them their life here is over, and the only thing left to do is go back to Edgewater. This is now your responsibility. And you tell Reed Thompson that I will never return to Edgewater. I would rather die among my flowers than live under his management.
I'm willing to deal with Reed for you.
You offering to cross Reed off, huh? This some sort of twisted reparation for what you've done? Or are you just looking for a chance to sow some chaos? Kill Reed if you must, or talk him into leaving if you can. He and I are not sharing the same 4 walls together.
What happened to you, Adelaide? All this anger had to come from somewhere.
My son worked in that cannery. When the plague started coming, he was one of the first to fall sick. We had a store of medicine locked away, but Reed refused to treat him. Said my boy didn't deserve treatment. Said the medicine would have been wasted on him. So I buried my boy in the cemetery, gathered my belongings, and left. That's as much of the story as you need to hear.
Reed isn't going to just leave his post. I'll need some help convincing him.
Tell Reed that I can make his people healthy again. I can end their plague. Start a new garden right in the cannery. 3 square meals for every man and woman in Edgewater. Tell him how I've made the Vale bloom again. The soil has whispered its secrets to me, and I alone know how to breathe life back into the earth. The secret is human corpses. I've been grinding them up in my fertilizer for years. Marauder, worker, don't matter much to me. The human body is rich with nutrients.
What happens when you run out of corpses?
Edgewater Cemetery's got corpses aplenty. Enough for a generation's worth of crops.
Enough talk.
Look at that.
Do you know what a plague is? I don't, actually. I did not learn what a plague was. So I need to talk to these guys, I guess. I want my power regulator. Should grab that first. Don't die around it. Yeah. But I still sided with workers. I mean the deserters. It's the flu. Oh, I see.
Any luck finding one of those manuals?
You won't survive without power. It's time to go back to Edgewater.
I've been thinking about going back. I'm not much use to anybody here. I get sick thinking about working at the cannery. I can't do that again. I mentioned those manuals on mechanical engineering. Suppose if I had one of those, I could go back to Reed and make a real case for myself.
Okay. Well, I'll find you those manuals. How about you?
Marauders can't see us in the dark. Wild canids, on the other hand.
There's nothing left for you here. It's time to go back to Edgewater.
The matter's been weighing on me. I'm staying put until I know what's become of Zoe. Don't want that question haunting me all the way back to the cannery.
Okay. Well, I guess I've got to help these two out then first before I can convince them to leave. And I assume all these other guys will go back with them.
Keep your wits about you, friend.
I don't know how much longer we'll last without power. Keep your wits about you, friend.
Patrolling Mojave makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
Keep your wits about you, friend.
Well, I guess maybe I'll do that next time. Because I'm hungry, so I think it's dinner time. Yeah, so far, I've been liking this. I think it's been pretty good. It's a very nice looking game. It plays pretty well. Yeah, it's been good so far. Look, there's a ship there. But yeah, I've been enjoying it more than, I think I enjoyed Fallout, so we'll see. Time will tell. But I'm definitely going to play a bit more of this in the future, I think. Yeah. So, I just want to say thanks for watching, everyone. Thanks for hanging out. If you need to catch up on this, it will be on YouTube probably this weekend. I'll upload it to YouTube. And if you're over on YouTube, you can check out the stream. I try to stream every week. Most of the weekdays. When my internet's working. And, yeah. That's all. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you again later.